What's up everybody? I am sitting here in the cockpit of a Nautitech 40 Open and I am super excited to give you guys a tour because this boat just looks awesome so far. Now just real quick before I get to the tour, as you might have noticed, Randy is not here with me today, and that is because she is actually taking care of our baby. She gave birth to baby Morgan about a week ago on November 11th, and she is just beautiful. I mean, more than anything we could have asked for. She's awesome. But that's all I'm gonna say about that for this video, because this is a boat tour video, not a life update video. So I will be doing another video with Randy, with the baby, and we'll give you guys an update, but that's gonna be a separate video. And lastly, real quick, if you guys can hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these boat tour videos, that certainly helps us a lot. So without further ado, let's get to the tour. Stepping aboard, we've got dual helms on the sterns, outboard. Looks to me like engine access down below. Volvo diesel down there. Real nice engine access. So just forward of that engine compartment is the port helm station. And although it's outboard, it does feel pretty secure. It's a little unprotected, but you do have great sight lines. We're going to come back to the helm stations when we get to the starboard side of the boat. You have your starboard helm station there. That's going to be the main helm station. But first, let's go forward. Real large coach roof. Traveler system right there. Lots of room for solar. Nice low boom, very easy access once you're up on that coach roof. And there's your rig. Looking back down, we've got nice wide side decks, plenty of opening hatches, flat, easy to walk on. Moving forward still, got your dolphin seat. Looks to me like a bow locker right here. Nice big bow locker. Good place for some sails. Looks like they have like a Jenica or something down there. This is something that I really like to see in a catamaran, is bow locker access from the deck. So let's move forward a little more off the port bow. So starting to look aft from the port bow, we do have a bow sprit. Supposedly that is standard on these Nautitech 40 Opens. That's awesome. Looking aft. Very nice, clean lines, good looking boat, good access up to the coach roof there, very safe. Let's check out those compartments right there. Looks like our anchor is down there. Got a little locker right here made out of teak. Very large locker up here. So this boat does not have bridge deck bunks, so instead it's got large compartments. So you've got some tankage up here as well. This right here under the self-tacking jib is probably going to be windlass access. Yep, there it is. Love self-tacking jibs on catamarans. And more storage in the starboard bridge deck compartment. Lots of storage and more tankage as well. All right, looking forward again, going to starboard bow, we've got another bow locker. More storage, light stuff you want to put up here, like cushions, that kind of stuff. All right, looking back aft. Again, just pretty boat. Pretty boat. Again, nice, safe access to the mainsail. Big square top main. Lazy jack stack pack. Looking aft, walking aft. We're gonna go to the starboard helm position. This one does have a little cover, which is nice. This is going to be the main helm position, okay? So let's go in here, take a look. This is your view from the main helm station. Okay, if you're about a 6 foot tall person, this is your view. So Great view alongside of the boat, forward. Great view of your sails. You're just a little exposed to the elements out here, but not too bad because you've got this massive cockpit. And that's why they call this boat the Nautitech 40 Open, is because you have all of this open space in the cockpit. Very large cockpit. And it does sacrifice a little bit of the Salon to have a bigger outdoor space like this, but I mean, that's what catamarans are about, right? Having lots of nice outdoor space. Just before we check out the cockpit a little more, we've got the starboard engine compartment we got to take a look at. And we've got, again, real good engine access, another Volvo diesel down there. We've got our dinghy on davits on the back with solar panels on top, very nice. Let's go into this massive cockpit. So coming into the cockpit and immediately to aft, we have a bench, which is a great little area to sit. Underneath that, we've got your life raft. So very good life raft position, and I do believe, yes, the bottom of this compartment actually falls out if you need it to. So if you're ever inverted, you can still get your life raft out very easily. So that's a really nice design feature. We've got some access compartments back here. I don't know if they're really going to be storage more so than just access. Yeah, it looks like steering access, that kind of thing. So access compartments. And then looking forward, we have the, I would call it the main salon table, because that's just how this boat is designed. This is the main eating area. It's outside. It's fully covered, but it's outside. And you've got what looks like probably a sink up here, but it might not be outfitted for, there is a drain. Might not really be outfitted for a sink right now, but you could put a faucet right there. And honestly, this looks like a great fish cleaning station as well. In these lazarettes, of course, we've got lots of storage underneath the benches. So looking forward into the main saloon, we've got large sliding glass doors that open all the way this way. So we can really open up this space, which is awesome. But the air conditioning is on, so I'm gonna be closing them in a second. Got a little indoor seating area right here. And that right there actually turns into a chart table, so you have kind of a little mini nav station with another repeater right there for your instruments, and autopilot controls right there, so you can control the boat from right here, which is a great location. Looking to starboard, we have the galley up, very large galley up, and we're going to take a closer look in a second, but I am going to close these doors right now. Alright, so this is what it's like with the doors closed, air conditioning on. So let's take a look at this galley, and then we'll go back to the settees. So very nice galley. Finishings are, they feel really good. They feel like they're high quality. Can't really complain about that. It is a lightweight boat, so all these finishes are done to maximize weight. Got a stove, cooktop, got lots of counter space right here for preparing food. Lots of storage. I really like these cabinets, how they have a latch that's kind of hidden. And that's not a cabinet, that's a fridge. Beautiful. I love how that's integrated into the design. Let's see what this is. Cabinet. Yeah, I really like these latches. This boat does have a generator. Alright, just so you guys can get an idea what I was talking about, I did just quickly convert this settee into a little chart table, so just so you guys can see that. Nice little feature. I'd like to see a bigger forward-facing nav station, but that's just my personal preference. And there you have it. Back to the way it was. Alright, we're going to check out the starboard side of the boat real quick as we go down. We've got a full head right here with a separate shower, so there's the shower. I'm going to step in just so you guys can get a better look at it all. There's your head. So full head, separate shower, central to this hull. Looking forward, we've got a small double. I'd call it a small double. So you got to keep in mind that this is a more performance-oriented boat than a lot of cruising catamarans, so the hulls are going to be slightly narrower than what some people might be used to. So this cabin up here really isn't going to be necessarily as big as what you might see in some other cruising catamarans, but this boat is going to be faster than those catamarans. All right, looking aft from the forward cabin. We've got more cabinets here. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Got a freezer, ice maker. Ooh. Alright, so obviously you're supposed to be standing over here, but I love it. There are no poles that you can see, but they're kind of hidden a little bit. More storage. More storage. Going aft. You got a nice, looks like big double berth. Not an island berth, it's a performance cruising catamaran, so the hulls are going to be slightly narrower. I'm backing out. I'm looking up. So we are going back up through the main saloon and then over into the port hall. And again, we've got a large full head separate shower. We'll step in again. Here's your head. Going forward, we've got another small double. Nice natural light. Got another cabinet right here. So it looks like this is the charter version. It's the 4-cabin, 2-head layout. More storage. Just like the other side. But again, I really like the way that this boat is finished. Even though it's lightweight, it feels modern and it feels like quality. So here is the final aft cabin in the aft portion of the port hull. The AC is blowing nice and strong down here. We've got a nice big locker as well. Looking forward. Alright guys, so as always, I'm going to do a full continuous interior walkthrough of this boat now that we're done with the more detailed tour. Alright, we're starting with the port forward cabin, looking aft. Going aft. Got storage to our left and to our right. We've got a full head with a separate shower. Going aft even more. We've got a large double, possibly a queen, I'm not 100% sure. Looks pretty big to me. Turning forward. Turning to starboard. Going up the steps into the main saloon. We've got a very nice and very well laid out main saloon with lots and lots of natural light, 360-degree views. I mean, does it get better than this? Being in tropical paradise and having these views. It's just beautiful. And then I want to include, because really out there, that's part of your main living area as well. So there's your massive cockpit, and that's again why this boat is called the 40 Open, because it's just massive outdoor living space. Definitely a Caribbean boat. Going down into the starboard hall, we've got your second full head with separate shower right here. Door's in the way, but the head's behind that door. I'm looking aft. We've got a large double berth. Looking forward. Got storage to both sides again in these very nice cabinets. And we've got a smaller double berth up in the forward section of the Starboard Hall. And that's it. Alright guys, so that is it for the Nautitech 40 Open tour. I hope you guys liked it. I certainly did. This boat is very, very nice. I think it's a really good compromise between performance and comfort. So I definitely recommend it to really anybody that's looking to cruise fast, but also not really want to give up a lot of the comforts of some of these bigger cruising catamarans. Like, it's in between the really fast performance catamarans and the big three cruising catamarans that everybody really knows about. It's just, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this boat a lot. I think it's laid out very well. I think it's very livable. I think it's an awesome Caribbean boat. It's definitely a great boat to take through the tropics. And as far as performance goes, speeds of 15 to even 20 knots tops are not unheard of on this boat. It's a great blue water cruiser. It's light. It's very lightweight in comparison to, again, its big three counterparts. And yeah, I mean, you guys saw it. I mean, there's not a lot that I can criticize about this boat. There's just certain things that are just personal preference, like, you know, the outboard helms. I think they're a little bit too far outboard. I'd like to see them a little bit more inboard, like on the sea winds, just to have a little bit more protection, but I do understand why they're there. It gives you great visibility when you're sailing and great visibility when you're docking, and 99% of the time you're going to be sailing this boat on autopilot when you're on a passage, and you're going to be sitting right where I'm sitting right now in this awesome protected cockpit. So having the outboard helms isn't that big of a deal. Obviously, in an emergency situation where you have to hand steer, you should have good foul weather gear, so you can stand out there and steer. But that is a emergency situation. That's not an everyday situation. The positives are that it does perform, and it does have a lot of livability, so a lot of interior volume. The negatives, again, just personal preference. I think the helms are a little too far outboard. I would like to see this boat with dagger boards and not necessarily the mini keels that it has. And I would like to see a true forward-facing nav station, but that's kind of nitpicking. It's kind of personal preference. This is a great boat. Design-wise, performance-wise, build quality-wise, I like it. The base price for a brand new Nautitech 40 Open is going to be in the description below. Again, I want to thank Sail Away Key West for letting us aboard this boat. This is, again, one of their charter boats. This actually just came to their fleet, so if you wanted to charter this boat from Sail Away Key West out of Key West, then you can. The information for that is going to be in the description below. And that's about it for this boat. I mean, I think this is a very close to perfect 40-foot cruising catamaran for a lot of people. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And just real quick before I wrap up this video, going forward, we will have that update video about, you know, our life, about our child, about what we might be doing with our next boat, and just general other stuff, some other updates we want to talk about. That's going to be kind of all encompassed in a separate video, not a boat tour video. We do have some other interesting content coming up that I'm going to be working on with a big name in the industry, and that should be coming up pretty soon as well, so stay tuned for that. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell if you want to know each and every time we drop a video. See you in the next one.
I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and